Hello, and welcome to part 12 of Game 57 of the PlayStation Instrumentality Project. Wizardry VII, Crusaders of the Dark, Savant. I think this is our first part 12. Oh, is there a big difference in the Sonic songs? I didn't think I knew that. I'll have to, I assume I could probably find PAL versions. I guess maybe it's just, is it sped up or slowed down? I don't, I believe you, of course, because of the frequency difference and everything, but, video games. Shout outs to video games. It is slower. Oh, so they didn't try to compensate, or if they did, they didn't do it successfully. I'll have to listen to that. Here in the world of Wizardry VII, we don't have to worry about compensating for music speed because generally speaking, the game doesn't have any music. So we might as well get into it. We're gonna pick up where we were last night in the Rack and Ruins. I should mention, I know the time has already been pretty loosey-goosey in this stream, but I do have to tell you that, like, officially at XCOM UFO Defense had a time of completion of 36 hours, 15 minutes, and 58 seconds. So chances are we probably already passed that spiritually. But in terms of our record keeping and then the official timer, we will officially pass that in like 15 minutes. So, if you want to celebrate that or if you want to mourn that, the choice is yours. I'm going to boot the game up. The plan for tonight is that we are going to try and get done as much of the Funhouse as possible. The Funhouse is the dungeon that is adjacent to the Ratkin Ruins. I looked at a little bit of the walkthrough and it seems frankly pretty messed up. So, as does maybe not as messed up as the Tower of Dionysius. Hard for me to say. It's called the Funhouse and it's in Wizardry VII. Interesting. Many things could happen. We'll continue. I guess we'll continue with the Final Fantasy VII soundtrack. That's what we were listening to yesterday, and presumably just move forward, I guess, into other soundtracks from there. Dungeon was 6. Oh, does this have 6+ boss fights? I mean, hopefully I'm gonna be able to take them on. I gotta tell you that, like, I don't know, this game is weird. Like, I've been trying to think, like, hey, if I had gone all in on, like, magic, would I really be having a better time? And I'm not convinced I would be, honestly. Like, when I think about MP restoration in this game, I don't know if I would actually be having a better time. Maybe some fights would have been easier. Maybe. It's kind of hard to say. I gotta be real. Oh, I believe the Chamber of Gore. I think those Chamber of Gorers fights are optional though, aren't they? I read you can just hit the bricks. You can just move to the final area of the game after that. I think the Chamber of Gorers is like the third area of the final dungeon. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. God, I hope so. Well, I mean, some of the Chamber of Gorers fights aren't a problem. Some of the Chambers of Gorers fights are just like refighting Rasep Rep Tep or whatever. So, but yeah, no, fuck that shit. We're good. I'm good, Chief. All right, where are we? We're living our best life here. Okay. Wait, what? Okay. Oh, I see. Oh, is this? Oh, okay. I was like, where's the Funhouse? Now I understand. The Funhouse is just like the building south of Ratkin Ruins. So now I just have to get outside. How hard could it be? How hard could outside be? Yeah, sup, Gundam Goku. Yeah, the real Funhouse was the one we held close to our hearts and dreams. I'm becoming addicted to filling out the map again. I don't think it matters. It's not like I got more mapping skill or whatever, you know? All right, where? I love when the walkthrough says something like, "Oh, it's easy, just return." My brother, I do not simply return. Do not lie to me. Damn. I was hoping. Okay, I think. All right, I might know how to. All right, I think I know where I am. I think this is fine. Okay. Am I winning? I don't think anyone wins. I think the house always wins in this game. I'm gonna be real. I mean, I suppose the house lost because they went out of business, but oh no, this is not. Oh no. I was right. I was right. I wanted to go this way. I wanted to go this way. The rat noises are a lot more threatening in Rat Dungeon, I have to say. Okay. So now that I'm out here, we'll probably hit a few more encounters since this is an area we haven't been to yet. Hope everyone's having a beautiful Sunday. Yeah, I mean, Dishonored 2's got a big multiplier working for it. It's been on a few polls. I really wouldn't be surprised if like some enemy showed up and like all of its attacks are just like bowling alley animations. Turkey. Split. You know, like I wouldn't be. It would be normal. The Funhouse is actually a bowling alley. All right. This is still FF7, yeah. I figure we got probably half the soundtrack left still, so I'll probably segue directly into 8 once it finishes. They're all dancing to the honestly, you know what's funny? This is kind of the original sports gambling music. Because this is the song that plays when you're supposed to be betting on chocobos. Around 15 or 12? Oh, I mean, it depends on how many direct Final Fantasy sequels I include. We gotta get the 10-2 soundtrack in so I can listen to 1,000 words. God bless. 10-2 is so good. Unlimited? Oh, I don't think it was. Is that like a, what is that? Was that like a remix album or something? It 10-2, okay. even if you don't like the like Spice Girls aesthetic of 10-2, I do think legitimately the job system and the ATB system in 10-2 are very good. Like, Extra Krangles was meant to have... Oh, it was an anime? Huh. Okay. That's how Alfades sing Yahoo. FF6 is a game I'm looking forward to like finally completing. I think I've mentioned before that all of the Super Nintendo Final Fantasies are games that I've played substantial portions of but have never finished. Like usually stopping like either just before the final dungeon or something like that. Yeah, I guess you have Magitech, right? It's got Magitech. It's got tech in it, right? Hell yeah, you can. All right, I gotta take care of Idoc's poisoning problem. I would simply not get hit by the knives that poison me, but I can tell that Idoc is different. I wonder what the next sci-fi game in PIP is. Is it Epidemic? It's probably something sooner. The next sci-fi, I guess it's probably DEF CON 5, actually. I think DEF CON 5 wins that fight. I'm pretty sure that's sci-fi. Yeah, sure, whatever. I was like, do I want to reject? I now have so much MP on some of my characters that I'm like, do I want to sleep multiple times to restore? Nah. I'm good. I'm good, thank you. But I'm good. What am I doing? Like my attention, like I as much as I'm stubborn about playing this game, my attention span is also suffering. It's like how is game formed? I mean, we're a minute away from this officially becoming the longest game, you know? The struggle is real. Oh, where? Oh no, I don't, do I want to be here? Does Galaga and the I don't know. Are the games in the Namco Museum games? Hard to say. I'm really excited for the museum part. I am less excited for like arcade games. Because I'm being mean to arcade games. Because I have like I do not. I have to beat my high. Yeah. What was your high score in Galaga, Mr. Beat My High Score? Thank you for the good luck overkill. We sure got to the Funhouse part of the FF7 soundtrack just in time for the Funhouse. I mean, if you enjoy them, it doesn't matter whether or not you're good at them. But are they a good genre? Playing Wizardry VII has really brought out my hater takes. It has truly been an October for the haters. I do not want these. The hater of the fall of the hater. Yo, level up. I do think I at this point I truly doubt that Wizardry VII will be finished before November. I must be honest. I must simply be honest. This is the state of things. Maybe I do want oratory. I don't even know how you got. I mean, it's probably from Lord or something. Here, have some points in oratory. Yo, weirdo. Oh, 100 Kirajitsu. Hell yeah, brother. Have some mythology. I don't even know what mythology does. Mostly I just wanted the Kirajitsu. Right, I mean, that's the here's the thing. Video games, whether or not they're good, it's up to you. Ruby's Funhouse. Upon the door, barely visible, the faded painting of a bug-eyed clownish face stares out with a banana-like smile. There is a hollow pin protruding where the clown's nose should be. Does it have to be good to be fun? Look, this is the home of the guy who said Kalik is a 5 and Doom is a 4. So follow your dreams. Have the opinions about games that you want to have. Don't let the haters stop you. You stick the red rubber ball on the clown's nose pin. G-Savior also. I'll tell you right now, G-Savior, a 5. No questions. Given the red nose, a 5 out of 5 to be clear. Given the red nose a squeeze. If you're, oh yeah. I mean, to me, like the workings of like, I'm not familiar with computer space. So I don't know if it's this, but like generally speaking, electromechanical stuff very interesting. Yeah, you gotta honk the nose to get into the Funhouse. You detect an unmistakable click. Someone wants to argue that games being fun is subjective, but games being good, that is, oh man, that is, yeah. Is Wizardry less civilized than real life? Probably not. All right. All right, so now we're in the fun house. Welcome to the House of Fun. Isn't that a Madness song? All right, wait, I'm sorry. Is that a Madness song? It is a Madness song. Okay, I wasn't imagining that. Okay. All right, thank you, sorry. The Funhouse is quite weathered and covered with dusty webs. I mean, the argument... Oh, no, I'm pretty sure I can... all right, I'm going to guess who it is in my mind, and then I'm going to look at... Yes, that was exactly the person I thought you were referring to. I was 1 for 1. Yeah, I mean, the art for... I mean, that's usually the best part of shmups and on-rails games is the art. I mean, because rail shooters in a lot of cases were games that were taking advantage of video technology, right? Like, there's a lot of video stuff in there. Which is cool. It can be cool. The video games, like, being good as objective thing, it, like, you know, it's a definitional problem. Because if you define... obviously we have to discuss this. I mean, that's the problem, is like, it's even trying to, like, hypothetically give the argument merit, I'm already, like, tripping over, like, easily placed ladders. I'm just like, oh, well, you'd have to define this and this and this. You surmise that it has not been occupied for many years. At least not by anything human. All right. I mean, you can ask questions about a game that can be answered objectively. Does the game have a steady frame rate? But I don't think that necessarily tells you whether or not the game is good. Right? You should never mistake technical advice as games criticism, even if some people want you to. Do I have to pick doors? Oh, do I have any brass keys? It's true. I mean, look, I've already stated my feelings on frame rates, which is if you can cause the frame rate to drop, then that is you have gotten maximum value out of the game. I think to me, like, the Enemy Zero design choices, there's a pretty strong argument for why they're bad. I don't know if I need to say they're objectively, right? Like, what's even the point of saying that? I would say it is deeply unlikely that you'll find those design choices interesting or fun. That's also a pewter key? Yeah, I mean, 30 FPS is probably where a lot of things should rest. But, like, also, I don't know, Kingsfield rocks. So it's, you know, I don't know. I think I'm very fortunate that there's definitely I know there are some types of early 3D that will give people, like, motion sickness and things like that. And I guess I'm fortunate that I'm absolutely not fazed by any of that. Is this, oh, here we go. All right. I was gonna say, I should use any of these before. Echo Knight is, honestly, you know, Steven and I did the Echo Knight thing, the FromSoft fall stream, and booting up Echo Knight was, I was like, this game is, like, so much smoother than Kingsfield. Very funny. Yeah, that's the thing, is that, like, that's why I always bring up the thing about how I viewed frame rates and cratering them as good, because, like, clearly I don't have a horse in the race. I cannot be asked. Man, the N64 sure is a console, isn't it? Let me tell you. I gotta tell you, I don't think Analog will ever release like a PS1 or something, but that's the only chance they have to come after me. Who threw out magic there? Was that a watcher? Did the Terang watcher do that? Yeah, I would eliminate the, I would probably eliminate the Genesis. Of those four, I think I gotta put the Genesis in the garbage. I would take the SNES first. What is this track called? Oh yeah, listen to the cries of the planet. Listen to the cries of the PMC. I mean, here's the thing, is that like, all my favorite Sega games are on like Saturn and Dreamcast, so like, I'm good. I mean, I believe, and like, there you go. That's another good example, right? One of the best Contra games. I put it in the garbage. Like, the N64 has games that aren't good but interest me, you know? Like Body Harvest. I want to play Body Harvest someday. That game seems like extremely interesting. It's probably not. It probably isn't. But I'm very curious about it. Yeah, I mean, N64 also, like, the N64 was, for me, a console that friends had that I would play at their house. Like, I never had one myself. So... I think I got my PS1 in, I want to say November 97. With no help from my brother. Jerk. My brother's relationship with video games was very funny because, you know, he was 9 years older than me. So he was mostly just, I don't know, getting into trouble when I was young, but he would occasionally just, like, for whatever reason, connect with a video game and no life it hard as hell. All the video games that he just, like, no lifed were just all, like, funniest choices possible. I think, what was it, Crash Bandicoot 2, he, like, 100%ed. And then, I think Nuclear Strike was a game he also completed. And then I think the last time he really got into a video game was GTA 3. Damn. That crit noise is good. Yeah, I don't think I had ever really seen a Saturn until I bought one off of Goodwill a few years back. Watch Darkseid at a young age, jeez. Oh, that's probably another brass key, if I had to guess. Forge of Black Iron and well capable of standing the onslaught of centuries. I love it when I don't realize the game's put up a text box and I just click through the first bit of text. Say this. It's a pewter key. I'm in the dungeon where you use brass keys. Why are you giving me pewter keys? I think this game has some sort of like key hierarchy. Oh, I need to... Oh, actually, I can probably just rest this away because Gungo has an item that restores HP, so he can probably just rest the poison away. I mean, I generally share McCaw's opinion about the first Darkseid, which is that the first Darkseid is super cool, except for the timer problem. The game shouldn't have a timer. I'm curious, does Darkseid have a PS1 port? I know it has like a Saturn port, right? Oh, I thought it was a knockoff of bootleg PlayStation. It kind of does seem like that, doesn't it? Like the buttons on the Saturn look cheap. I gotta be real. There are things about the Saturn that are good, but there are things about the Saturn which are not good, and the buttons are bad on the console. The controller's okay. I think the Saturn is a fine console. I mean the rats, I think. The ratty dats. Okay, Darkseid did get a JP release. That's like one of those games that could just appear on PIP. Like, I should be clear. Because there's a few of those adventure games that got JP PS1 ports that have since then received fan translations. Prisoner in Ice is one of those that will show up. The Beavis and Butthead game, that's an adventure game. Yeah. I knew Darkseid was on Saturn. I just wasn't sure if Darkseid was on PS1. So that could happen. You know, it's like this game too, right? We're talking about a game that was released in English on PC, got a Japanese PS1 release, and now people hacked the PS1 release to have the English text in them. And the voice, I was going to say, I do wonder if any of these adventure game ports, like if they get English fan translations, will have a Japanese dub. My guess is more often than not we'll get English voices, but well, it'll be on PIP if it gets a fan translation. Because obviously, I'm not going to play through it with Japanese text. I mean, I guess I could, but yeah, I don't think it has a translation, but I mean, I don't know. People like Giger, right? There are fans of his work. Yeah. I mean, the voices remained in English. They didn't dub it in Japanese from the original performance. All right, I need to do something in here. What do I need to do? Oh. Embedded atop the pyramid is a large steel hook, and embossed upon it. Embossed? Why does that word sound wrong? Is the numeral 200. Attempting to lift the weight, you find that the years haven't shaved off more than a gram or two, if that much. Okay, who is my strongest character? Who is as IDOC? You get to have it. There's a Japanese exclusive. Oh, really? There is a Might and Magic 8 for PS2. I should have looked that up. That would be. I doubt. My name is PMC Trilogy, and there's no way that someone will hack the English script into PS2 Wizardry 8. Yeah, we need an English. No, you do. You really do, though. My all-time favorite snow level music. I think this is a banger. Like whenever it's like the first snow of the year and it's all white outside, I always think of this song, the Buried in Snow from Final Fantasy VII. There's a actually, let me go. So there's a really good version of this song that the Game Brass did. You might think like, what do you mean someone did a cover of Buried in Snow? I'm like, yes, someone did a cover of it, and it rules hard as hell. Where is it? I'm going to find it real quick. Where is it? think it was like they did like a winter album, maybe. Because they did a tropical album. Oh yeah, that's right, Snowtopia. That's what it was. Yeah, Barry. Here we go. So good. With the script from the PS. Yeah, yeah, yeah. What am I doing? Okay, leave this room, blah, blah, blah. I think I've said this before, but I played trumpet for a long time and I still have my horns, so I do have a little bit of a soft spot for some real brassy music. Ooh, one of the SMC Saturn games? That's cool. I am tuning my horn, that's right. Game Brass is I remember seeing Game Brass form years ago when I used to go to MagFest. And it's really cool that they've kept with it, you know? They've put out some really, really good covers and albums. Much to your surprise, an old chest sits quietly. What's the name of the ska band? The real good ska band for video game music. What's his name? You know, oh my God, I should know this off the top of my head. Well, the last time I went to MagFest, I saw him perform on the main stage. I should know this. Idly passing, the years waiting away the return of its owner. Oh yeah, I mean the thing that Blue Destiny games really need, because all the gameplay text in Blue Destiny is in English. The thing that Blue Destiny needs is hacked in subtitles for the Japanese audio, right? Like that's the thing that Blue Destiny needs for an English audience. I don't know how easy or hard that is, but I would rule. That would be so cool. All right, so I think I only need the wooden dowel. The stone apparently is a trick, a cunning ruse, a clever attempt to trick and deceive. All right, where are we going next? That would be such a mammoth undertaking to start doing another Centuries episode games, but I mean, people have done Super Robot Wars games, so. All right, no. This is not time for Christmas Nights in the Dreams. back to Final Fantasy VII. You can't bully me with Christmas Nights in the Dreams. I won't be taken so easily. I mean, that's a lot of Super Robot Wars games, though. That's right. Look, Mariah Carey is there waiting for you. Got 100 skullduggery. This game still doesn't give a shit. Oh yeah, Kieran's Greed games. Apparently there is a way for me to get a key, but I want to see if I can just pick it first. I really don't know how you, like, it seems like this is just a shit show to me, this lockpicking minigame. Like, I don't even necessarily know what the squares represent. It's a different interface than what's present in the DOS game. I've seen what the DOS interface looks like for this, and it's nothing at all like this. Okay, sure. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, sure, whatever, man. I'm just pressing buttons out here. Don't worry about me. Apparent Garinsky PSP translation requires that our own mod. Oh, huh? Yeah, that is weird, Paisy. I don't. Huh. Expert Skullduggery 100. How does lockpicking work? I don't know. Oh yeah, I was like, oh, man, it's been too long since I heard the crit noise. The game heard my need and met my need. They understood that what I really needed was crit. Gonna hack the game so that every time I hear a crit, it just plays. Oh, that's, I didn't mean. Sorry, wrong one. Oh, cool. Oh yeah, it's China. Yeah. Entering the central chamber, you spot a descending shaft from which arises a ladder of questionable integrity. You wonder whether it will be able to hold your weight without collapsing. I'm sure it'll be fine. It'll be fine, dog. Gotta pull out the map kit again. The interior of the Funhouse appears gloomy and decrepit, lacking any festive spirit whatsoever. You begin to suspect rather devious connotations in the word fun. Are houses ever fun? No. Not even once. A long plank secured to a pivot block rests underneath an open shaft in the ceiling. Game's taking a long time to think about some of these styles. Oh, okay. Stepping onto the plank, your end pivots to the floor, triggering a switch underneath it. A heavy chain suddenly drops from the ceiling over the other end of the plank, but nothing else happens. All right, so now we're gonna be able to use that weight. I'm just sitting there being like, bro, have you thought about buying granite countertops for your kitchen? I'll be like, no. That's a fad. I don't chase trends. Hanging from the shaft is a long, heavy metal chain. So we are going to use that weight. With a heave and a grunt, you hoist the black pyramid up and hook it onto the end of the chain. I should mention that, the walkthrough that I'm using, some of these things have pixel sprite art representations in the original game, and we are just not getting 3D models of these. We are, unfortunately, look, I love the enemy models in this game, these updated graphics for the PS1, but there's stuff that we're supposed to be seeing, graphically, that we are not seeing, which is unfortunate. This is a good time to save. How many discs? I mean, look, I bet you this is not even anywhere near taking up all 700 megabytes or whatever of the CD-ROM. Unless those 3D models are very poorly compressed, which could be the case. It is 1995. But come on. I mean, the disk space issue is that I think the install drive is just super baby tiny. There's another partition that you want to use. I mean, we can look at why the one partition that's tiny has stuff on it, but yeah, the partitions are all messed up on your laptop, I see. I don't know how else to say it. Yeah, but D is mostly videos, and not just short, yes, there are short looping videos that probably take up most of the disk space for this game, 100%. But I'm kind of looking forward to D. D should be a fun time. Yeah, D will not be the longest game in the PlayStation Instrumentality Project. Yo, Q, level up. Let's go. Dexterity, intelligence, strength, speed. That's a pretty good one. I'll take that. Detect something. Lying underneath a pile of rubble on the floor, you discover, yo, tarnished? Have I had to change discs in PIP? Yes. I think Nova Storm. Let me look quickly. I'm pretty sure Nova Storm required a disc change. Was there any other games? I think Nova Storm was our first multi-discer. Yeah, I think that's right. I think it's Nova Storm. Which makes sense, right? Nova Storm, rail shooter, video files. Not really much of a surprise there. Okay, so we got the tarnish key. I think we're gonna go right back where we came from. Yeah, I mean, don't worry, we're gonna pile up the multi. I mean, obviously, D, you already mentioned one of the multi-disc games we're gonna have shortly. And you know, we're gonna have more like Psychic Detective, you know, will be multi-disc. There'll be plenty, you know. There'll be plenty. Is there any particular reason all the characters are ninjas? So, yes. I have never played a Wizardry game before. So I've been relying heavily on the walkthrough at crimsontier.com to help me understand and get through the game. When looking at the suggestions on that website for party composition, there were several suggested party compositions, including balanced party compositions with a mix of casters and physical characters. But one of the party compositions suggested was a party of 6 fairy ninjas. And this seemed like a really funny idea to me. I tend to prefer physical attacking characters anyway. You know, backstab, rogue type stuff. So it had appeal to me, like broadly speaking, as someone who doesn't have wizardry experience and not knowing what I was getting into. And so, yeah, pretty much, yeah, that's... I was like, what do I do? This seems like a funny bit. Let me do it. And I've done some multi-classing. Like I've done multi-classing into like Ranger and Lord usually. Just to make it easy to get back to Ninja. So. Even more disturbing, however, is that some of them are moving. Oh my god. Bones. I wish. Fireball. Rude. Disrespectful. Shout out to nausea, my favorite status effect. I remember fondly when the Magnadane got nauseous. Oh shit, they're fire crows? Oh. I don't like that at all. I mean, that is, you know, I hope my enemies can stay in bed for a week. You're not my enemy. I hope you feel better. My favorite status effect for my enemies to have. God damn. I almost kind of want to load now. Y'all. I mean, it does happen, right? You get some of that food poisoning? Yeah, let's load this. Like, half the time in this game, when you have like a bad encounter, sometimes it was just a bad encounter. Like, you re-roll and suddenly you're just fighting like 2 guys named Steve or something. Love to smash the big red button that says suicide. The other days, you just get a number of fire-breathing birds. Upsetting. Happens to the best of us. I already got that key. I was like trying to remember where I was. Alright, well this should be a random encounter as opposed to whatever the staged encounter is. Alright, kill the birds. Kill them, please. I do not want to get fire breathed upon. There we go. Alright, 1 bird's gone. 2 birds gone. I mean, birds in video games do have something of a history of being ruthless enemies. Birds had a good game today, though. It was such a snooze fest that both teams brought out their backup quarterbacks by the fourth quarter. Like, all right, yeah, this game's over. Peace. I would feel bad for the New York Giants, but we might be looking at a Subway series, so I really don't feel that bad. An old burial crypt. Even more disturbing, there are birds. I mean, there could be birds. See, no birds, no fire-breathing birds this time. This is exactly the kind of garbage that I'm talking about. Are you so opposed to the Mets that you'd rather root for the Dodgers, though? Dodgers versus Yankees is like the bad guys have won. I don't know. I think I'd rather. I mean, I don't know. The Mets always seem so hapless to me. It's hard for me to like have bad feelings about them. Dodgers versus Yankees is like the future that the elite want for us. I don't want that. Take it back. Do they really? The Mets have that much payroll? That's so funny. I mean, whatever. I'd rather them pay baseball players than give money to the owners. That's fair. That's extremely fair, Paisley. The little skeleton attack animations are so good. There's a part of me that wants to go back and just like start making like a thread of all of the skeletons in PS1 games. This is such a good skeleton. Upsetting, frankly. You know what? I think it's time to sleep. Let's go. Let's do some sleeping. The good news, I was worried coming into this dungeon that the ratkins would be a bit harder to hit, but so far I've been doing a pretty good job of hitting them. The unsettling factor. I mean, there's some really unsettling enemies. Every time Godzilla shows up, I'm very mad about it. Yeah, no one here is at max MP. We'll rest again. None of you are without sin. See, like, I know there's like delicious in dungeon, but like, is there like sleeping in dungeon? Bedtime in dungeon? Napping in the worst, shittiest places you can possibly imagine? That'll do. All right. What am I doing here? What am I doing? This is also a favorite of mine from the 7 soundtrack, Secret of the Deep Sea, Secret Sleeping in the Deep Sea, depending on, I guess, what translation you're using. Medieval, the Final Fantasy U, is it? I forget now. Temperance with the rats and skeletons. They do interrupt your sleep for sure. All right. Q, detect something. Lying under an old broken skull, you retrieve an unusual object. Spool. All right. What am I doing here? Oh, use it here. Okay. Oh, we're getting text. College teams won this weekend. Panthers are... Yeah, I saw. I mean, of course, being an Eagles fan, I am rooting for the Commanders to lose. And I wanted nice things for the Carolina Panthers, but alas. Panthers did not... Things did not go well. A large spool stands mounted over an open shaft, and attached to it is a heavy metal chain. The chain is hanging down the shaft. Let's get a grip. Attaching, oh, yo, so here we go. We finally got a model of something. There should be more like these in the game. Attaching the handle to the spindle of the spool, you crank up the chain as far as it will go. Okay. Oh, I guess this probably, maybe this did something downstairs. Remember when we had like a thing happen in this game? Pretty wild, right? Bum, bum. Does Desiree still have this key? She did. She did still have the key. Boom, 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 ba-dum, boom. Ba-da-boom, boom. Ba-dum, bum, bum. Ba-da-bum, bum, ba-da-bum, bum. All right. You disarmed the trap. And what did we win? From the chest, you extract a thick, wide, elastic band. Strong and quite rubbery. There you go. Now we are going up, 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 up. All right, what am I doing on this? So I did that. Okay, yeah. then up here. And I think around here is a gate. Yeah, here we go. PS1 version of this game's got to think real hard sometimes. Just furious concentration. Mounted upon the wall are 2 blocks which support short steel cylinders, each with a hook. 2 metal blades are attached to an end of one cylinder, and you find that it spins around quite freely. You stretch the elastic band between the 2 hooked cylinders and wind it up. The blades spin around as the band unwinds, emitting a cool and steady breeze. Okay. Oh. So that didn't unlock the gate? That did something else? Now I need to go all the way back down. This is like some real Discworld shit. Where were the stairs? What was this? Okay. Oh, right, okay. I need to return. Oh, shoot. I might have messed. A long plank secured to a pivot block rests underneath an open shaft in the ceiling. A weighty pyramid suddenly drops into the other end of the plank, catapulting you into the air. Having achieved a remarkable elevation of almost 4 feet, everyone is sent sprawling in all directions, fall on the ground, thuds and groans. Oh, we take damage. Okay. When did I last save? I might just load the save real quick. That might be the easiest thing to do here. It was probably just before getting the rubber band, maybe. So let's go up the stairs, up the ladder. We'll use the rubber band. Mounted upon the wall are 2 blocks which support short steel cylinders, each with a hook. 2 metal blades are attached. Blah, blah, blah. We already read this text. Rubber band. So now the thing that I need to do is before standing on the plank, I have to use and like this is not a thing the game gives you in the dungeon. I think you can maybe buy it from somebody in the Ratkin Ruins. I think the walkthrough suggested grabbing it before coming here, so I think that's why I had it. I loaded. I was like, where is the map? Okay, so now I'm gonna make another save. And then I'm going to use the featherweight potion. Who even has that? let's find out. Nope. Nope. Shit, wait. Why don't I thought I got this? Oh my god, do I have to leave to go get this potion? Huh. I really thought I had this. Oh, it's right there. I was looking for a blue potion for some reason. I was like, well, it must be a blue potion. No, you idiot. You moron. Alright, well, let's drink it. You douse yourselves with the mysterious potion and soon feel tingly and as light as a feather. A long plank secured to a pivot block rests underneath an open shaft in the ceiling. Stepping onto the plank, your end pivots to the floor, triggering a switch underneath it. A weighty pyramid suddenly drops onto the other end of the plank, catapulting you into the air. Being reduced to featherweights, you are hurled upward through the shaft above the plank. Still propelled from your launch, you continue sailing upwards. Arising up through the shaft, you are hit by a gusty blast of wind, which in your lightweight condition blows you across the corridor like little fat balloons. Yeah, we're going to the moon. Standing up from your miraculous flight, you feel your normal weight quickly returning. All right, well, we're up here now. Carefully stepping into the open chamber, your eyes note a peculiar darkness which fills the room like a smoky cloud. Oh, from somewhere nearby. You do not understand what is being said or whether they are aware of your presence. So much for the element of surprise. Barlone, Order of Tau. Entering the room, you face a mob of husky ratkin, weapons drawn and ready, but not yet moving into action. In the still of the moment, you quickly assess your opponents. Their fur is dark and well-groomed, and though they exude a somewhat sinister ethos, there is a subtle, strange charisma about them. They seem quite confident, and most of all, demonstrate an obvious interest in you and in watching your reactions. It is then that you recognize the nature of these creatures. They are members of an underworld but not a gang of thugs, no. These creatures are well organized, meticulous, and possess a razor-sharp intellect. Honed by years of strict orthodoxy, upper echelon corsairs, studying their mark, noting your strengths and weaknesses, silently forming the noose by which to profit from your eventual hanging. Finally, your eyes meet those of a ratkin who appears to have an icy mask of death etched across his face. And he begins to speak in a low, hoarse whisper. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Barlone. It is good that you have come. My associates and I have a proposition for you. Would you like something to drink? Sure. Gensuda. As I was saying, my friends and I have an interesting proposal which we want you to consider. We can do many things for you, and we want you to do us a small favor in return. We know about you and the others. We've seen the machines that breathe fire and move through the sky. Long ago, there were others that had these machines, the Higardi, but they're gone now. We know that you have come from a world beyond the sky, and we wish to expand our operations. We want you to do something for us, and in return, our organization will assist you. Do we have a deal? Sure. This is a good day for us. What we ask is something simple. There is a flying machine which descends into the old ruins of Nyctalinth. Our scouts have seen it come and go many times. Find out when the flying machine will be at Nyctalinth again. There is a small favor we ask of you. Once you do this thing, return to me, and I'll tell you where you can find one of the maps. I know all about the maps. You do this small favor for us, and we'll help you get the maps. I think our business is concluded for today. You have made a wise decision to work with us. All right. So, what we need to do he really does say it like a bunch of times. We're gonna make a save. So I think what we need to do is, I don't know if this is a mix or a what, but all right, so use, I think it's IDOC who has this shit. Yeah, the TX coder, use on the port book, yes. Passing the device over the pages of the book, you read the following entries. Yeah, blah blah blah, blah blah blah, blah 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 blah. Text, text, text. Next arrival, Narcus shuttle, 88 galactic stardate. Well, hopefully they can tell galactic stardate time. That is the last entry in the book. All right, so we do need to go to the ladder and like come back. So. What is it? Yeah, you know, many people are wondering. Entering the room. Yep. All right, same text. Have you done the small favor? Yes. When can we expect? 8853. Excuse us. Yes, that is possible. You have done well. In the new city, there is a passage that leads to the old archives. A piece of the map was put there by a friend of the family as a small personal favor. We may have another favor you can do for us later. We'll let you know. Da-da-da-da. All right. Okay. There was some optional stuff there that I was just reading through. Right, so down there is where we arrived from the springboard. So let's get into it. Oh man, I gotta take damage. Before you, a cascade of troughs turns beneath an open shaft, and you are cautious lest you accidentally fall in. Love taking damage. You brazenly step into the cascading troughs. Cascading troughs spin you around and down, slamming you into the solid bars of a closed steel gate. Having no, only purple takes damage and only 2 points. Having no escape from the rotating troughs, you are dumped into the darkness below. All right, that wasn't bad at all. We're making good progress, though. Steady progress through this. After the whole Tower of Dionysius experience, I've been very reluctant to say, like, yes, we'll do the whole thing tonight. But things are going okay so far. With brightly colored circles and the star, found items, the painted ball. Hell yeah. I love a good painted ball. Good job, Gungo. Water. Yeah. We're old pros at swimming now. Remember the beginning of the game when swimming would just instantly kill you? Good times. Coiled in the corner, you discover a short, thick rope which is securely tied to a hefty bar. Bar and rope. No shit. I think we might need to enjoy a good nap here. All that swimming tuckered me out real bad. Okay, so next. Ooh, an encounter. Yeah, we got Savant cards. Savant cards show up in the darndest places, I swear. What a banger. Should have absolute. How much the Ratkins run is very funny to me. What kind of random key did I get here? Computer key. Yeah, there is some kind of like hierarchy of keys in this game. It's very silly. so this is closer to where we went. Oop, past Barlones. Ah, creeping crud. The rats know when you're in a jam. That's why they're so good at jamming. We got some sleeping ahead of us here. Gotta take care of that nausea. Nausea problem solved. Wake up, wake up. Me watching someone sleep. Oh, you feel better now? Get up. We ain't got time for this. Come on. So apparently there's a puzzle here that, like, when you need to do an action and you only have a 40% chance of success, and so it's easier to just like save here and then retry until you get it. Looking down the passage, you face a row of gaping pits. This is the fight against the Bizarro Sephiroth. So this is the first form of Sephiroth. Yeah, when you fight Bizarro Sephiroth with the multiple parties and everything, yeah. Because it's Safer Sephiroth is when you get the other one. What's the other one called? I forget what the other one's called. What's the fucking One-Winged Angel? Right, that's the one. Okay. I was literally playing that song earlier, like on piano. So I was like, I should know the name of this. Birth of a God is a good bit though. It's also a fun tune. Travels length a quarter. At the end of the pits stands a round pillow target. bearing circles of various colors and a crimson bullseye. All right, Gungo, get him. Throw a strike. You heave the painted ball down the passage towards the target, missing the bullseye. The ball bounces off the target and falls back into the pit at the end of the corridor. Oopsies. All right, well, I gotta load my save. This is I mean, obviously it's a popular song, of course, but it is like musically a very interesting piece for a number of reasons. It has like a few interesting bits of like different meter. There's like a 7/8 bit that's really good. And then there's also like a 6/8 bit that's really good too. Here we go. That's like that's a killer little. You do love it. You heave the painted ball, missed it again. Yeah, it is kind of silly. You're not wrong. Heave the painted ball and missed it again. Oh, God damn. Honestly, I feel like Wizardry, like, if I don't think I could have handled, like, Wild Arms, sure. This shit, no. Child me would not be able to handle this. Oh. Bullseye. All right, so once I hit the target, something happens. Make a save here. Apparently we get to jump down the pit again, but this time it won't hurt. Before you, a cascade of troughs turns beneath an open shaft. All right, same text. This guy are safe. Attack when the tail is, or whatever, when the tail is up. Save them, save them. Hurt me, hurt me. Oh my god, it's open. Cascading troughs spin you around and downward, flinging you into the open corridor ahead. A round target stands mounted on the floor, and down the north corridor is a row of large gaping pits. To the west, a cascade of troughs goes round and round, dumping empty air into the darkness below it. All right. Perched over the shaft, you hear the sound of rushing water far below. And this is apparently where we're supposed to use the bar and rope. You insert the roped bar into the grooves which span the shaft. Oh. Yeah. No, comma. Money. And let the rope fall below. That's it. Now that's a model right there. Well, we got to see it for 2 seconds, but. All right, so we did that. So here's a ladder that we are going to take. So the sequence that we're doing now is that there is a flow of water that we must traverse, and there are things that we can do to control the flow of the water. And since we're using a walkthrough, we're going to set everything up correctly the first time. Yeah, Uematsu's doing some good work here. Okay. Right, so going in here. Oh. Was he on The Simpsons as himself? Yeah, Wizardry. Let me tell you, as someone who's never played any Wizardry before, playing Wizardry has been an experience. Even relying heavily on a walkthrough, which I'm still relying on. It sure has been a revelation to play a Wizardry game. So, you know, it sure is what it is. Oh, Conan was a writer. I think I forgot that. Okay. That does, now that you've said it, it does sound familiar. Remember the older games, as soon as you played and beat the one? Yeah, right? Like, so, you know, I'm playing this Wizardry VII on PS1. And so my thought is like, oh, okay, it's supposed to be a pretty straight port besides graphics. I'll just go get advice on how to start Wizardry VII from guides, you know, for the DOS game. And most of the Wizardry VII guides are like, our advice is that you import a party from Wizardry VI. And if you're thinking of making a new party, you should still import a party from Wizardry VI. And I'm like, no, this is a PlayStation port. I can't do that. Apparently somebody did figure out like a very convoluted method for like hacking a save to like turn into a PS1 memory card save, but it requires like hex editing and stuff. It's apparently doable. So if you really want to, but I wasn't gonna do that. Yeah, I think I'd have to start trashing these pewter keys. I don't really think they're what I want. All right, so we don't want to hit that switch. We do want to hit the other switch, though. A wide channel of rushing water. All right, second switch hit. And then we're going to, yeah, one at the end and return. Curious how the NES versions of the first two games would work with that. Yeah, that's a good question. I mean, there is no mechanism. I mean, I don't even think NES or SNES has any like external save mechanism, right? It's all on the carts. You don't get any sort of external save transfer until N64 has it. All right. Turn up the ladder, turn right. Okay, flip the switch nearest to the ladder. And you had to put, oh, you're right. You're right though. That is how it would work. No, you're right. You're right. It would be a password system. I'm gonna say if you do the jank save editing, you bet. I mean, maybe I'd it really, the catching up to like 5 levels wasn't really the problem, right? I mean, maybe some equipment might have helped me. But like, I would have had to have like gotten a Wizardry 6 save because I wasn't going to play Wizardry 6 on DOS for, you know, God knows how long and then edit a save. I would have had to, you know, just downloaded a Wizardry 6 save. Had to get in the game with passcode. Oh yeah. I mean, that's a nightmare. Otherwise, it's hard. Yeah, I can imagine. It's always like a real back and forth when you have like an RPG that has some sort of import mechanic. All right, flip the switch. Turn right again. Climb the next ladder on the right side. Okay. All right, so we go up the ladder. We're gonna go back down the stairs. Oh, here we go. We're gonna pull this thick transparent wall allows viewing, not access to the rushing water. Flip the switch. Okay. The water slide should be ready to drop you into the correct area. So let's return to the passage. I mean, it's like, I don't know how long it would have taken to do this by trial and error, and I don't want to think about it. Oh yeah, this game's not even in the draft because it got, yeah, it was a retroactive ad. Yep. No one had to no one had to choose Wizardry 7 for the PIP draft. Alas, it was never to be. All right. Oh, okay. Cannot be less than 4. Uh-huh. I mean, there's a version of this game that, you remember when I was saying constantly how comfy it would be to have a nice dungeon crawler? And like, I couldn't shut up about that for like the whole month of September. Remember when I was doing that? and like, here we are, but this is not comfy. Wizardry 7 Crusaders of the Dark Savant is not a comfy game. I regret to inform y'all. This is not a game of comfort. Up ahead, a wide moving belt ascends from a shaft in the floor, rising steadily upward. And I think this currently this game is dancing between a 1 and a 2. All right, that's my current feeling about this game. But we'll see where I am when I finish it. There's a lot of issues in this video game, but there is some good stuff. So, you know, maybe it's gonna be really charming. Maybe they'll be just they'll just put the ending video from Kulik and they'll append it to the end of the game, and that'll all make sense. Up you go. That was a conveyor belt. Atop the moving belt, it propels you into the hallway. Okay. Sure. That was a conveyor belt, folks. Don't ask questions. Okay. Pops up. You unlocked this. It just turns into Kingsfield. I mean, who do we kick off the party to make room for Hideo Kojima? You can take my spot. No, I want the fire crows dead. Kill the fire crows. Shit. Oh no, the blackbirds are also fire crows. Shit. I mean, there was always a chance they were also fire crows, but I had to go for the ones labeled fire crow first. There you go. Okay, the back row is gone. Shit. Oh. All right, while we're loading. Someone got roasted by the birds. Shaking my head. Love to hit the mass suicide button just in time for the classic prelude theme. I gotta tell you, I've been watching a little bit. I've mentioned this a few times, but there is, of course, there is a speedrun of this game, and the speedrunner, like, the text really isn't that much better. If you're wondering, it's still kind of garbage. Shadow crust, a high level ooze. Wow, get crusted. I am afraid that I don't know, because they don't like. They take characters pretty readily, so I think their route doesn't really rely on like getting like a character with like good stats or anything. Most of the party is just dead for the entire playthrough. You know, imagine playing Wizardry. We'll see. I suppose at this point I've committed to, at some point, if PIP makes it to the remakes, the Ligma remakes, I'll play one of those, a few of those. But I'm not gonna worry about that until we get there. It's a long ways off. That's the end, right? Yeah, that's the end. Perfect timing. Ha ha ha. All right. Right to hell retribution. All good answers here. You know, I can't really complain. Can't really hate. All right. Okay. Oh my god. Come on, party. We gotta kill somebody. I don't think I made a save after that last fight. Help me. Help. This is Libere Fatale, the opening song from the Final Fantasy VIII cinematic. We have now switched to the FF8 soundtrack. That's right. That is right. Damn, we are whiffing. All right, finally killed someone. Adventure is very good. Very great looking game. Very fun. Damn dog, just get hit 3 times. This is a pretty pro FF8 space, yeah. I don't know, I'm like pro most of the FFs. The only Final Fantasy I've really ever looked at and been like, this doesn't look appealing at all is 16. I took one look like a 16, I was like, there's no joy here. This is joyless. I'm out, see ya. No, I do not. I mean, look, when I say Final Fantasy, I do not include MMOs. The MMOs are fake. MMOs are fake Final Fantasies. I'm loading a save. That's right. I'm exactly right, Overkill. We have, actually. 36 hours is where we surpassed XCOM. Shintado? Shintado sounds like cheap wine. All right. I drank too many glasses of Shintado, and now I have a hangover and a headache at the same time. Wow. That's harsh. Harsh, Archie. I'll have to hit the mass suicide button to refute. Oh. Oh. That's a cute localization. Shout out to the people localizing stuff. I love cute localization decisions. I also love to season my food. That's what I get for not saving after that first encounter. These birds are gonna kill me. I can already feel it. Oh, maybe not. I mean, I'm pro bird. Even if the bird breathes fire on me and kills me, I'm still pro bird. Birds are still my allies. Yeah, dang. This sounds like 6 birds. Nope. Nope. Right. I say, like, you gotta realize that birds includes vultures, and vultures are great. Shout outs to the vultures. Holy shit, this encounter. Send it back. Send it back. Yeah, eat up birds. You know what? Like, I just need to say, like, when I walk Diego around the neighborhood, sometimes we see a turkey, and I just think that's great. I'm rooting for the turkeys. I don't know what they're doing, but I think they should keep doing it. This is a test to see if Icy is still watching the stream. Test successful. All right, see, no birds. Yeah, TBCR, I gotta say, like, the first, like, you know, the first stream I ever subscribed to, like, the first streamer I ever gave money to on Twitch was Piri Piri, who, of course, you know, once upon a time was doing PS Explosion. And the thing that I figured out since then is that I actually really like it when people who have a speedrunning approach to games do a console challenge, because there are non-speedrunners who do console challenge stuff, and some of them are okay. But I gotta tell you, I think the speedrunners just do it better. Like Tapioca doing GameCube thing, Shasta doing DS Destruction, Spike Vegeta doing SNES Mania. I don't know, it just hits better. And like this year I was like, you know what, I'm gonna start doing this myself. So yeah, I think with speedrunners, the biggest hang up I feel like I see with non-speedrunner console challenges is they tend to emphasize blindness, like, you know, like not using walkthroughs or anything. And it's like more of like a hang up about like purity of beating the game. Speedrunners are very good about understanding what they want to do and what they don't want to do. You know, I want to run this category, I'll use glitches, whatever, blah, blah, blah. You know, it's not, you don't get hung up about intentions. I am once again subtweeting a certain group of people, but look, some of their streams are good, okay? I don't just subtweet people to be mean. Can I say, does subtweeting still mean anything now that Twitter's dead? Not particularly thought of doing a console challenge. Definitely thought of doing a franchise completion challenge. Only use walkthrough. Yeah, I mean, like, use walkthroughs when you want to, however you want to. For this game, I'm proactively using a walkthrough. Some games I don't as much, you know? Blind playthroughs can be really fun, but, you know, it doesn't always have to be that way. Actually, TBCR, a while back, you said do I remember right? Were you the person who bought a copy of Forbes Corporate Warrior? I don't know if you ever actually did that, but now that you're here, it's reminding me to ask. You did? Okay. You're watching casual playthroughs on Playful Explorers. Yeah. Well, that's the other thing too, is that like, ooh, hell yeah. Summary pain. Well, I look forward to it then. I mean, that's the other thing too, Overkill, is that especially when I'm doing a console challenge and playing early PS1 games, I know some of these genres I don't have literacy in. Like if I'm playing like a first-person shooter, I probably have like some chance of figuring things out on my own because of literacy. But if like, some of these games, there's no way I'm figuring this stuff out. Like, and now it can be really fun in some types of games to do a blind playthrough, because you might come up with novel solutions. You might find content that you didn't know about. I remember years ago, like watching Puri play Wild Arms. Like he found dialogue that I just never thought to look for, which was really cool. So. Right. I mean, the other thing for Wizardry 7 too is like I feel there's a bunch of situations where you could pretty legitimately soft lock yourself, or at least make a lot of extra work for yourself. Damn, my party is so nauseous. I could really use some crits. Crits, brother. Please. PlayStation has mind-boggling effects. Honestly, I might try and make like a GIF of these guys or something. That could be fun. Unfortunately, I feel like if you shrank this down to really tiny, it wouldn't be like a good like animated emote, but it could be a nice little GIF. Oh, please give me some crits. Some crits for the crit throne. Yes. Yes. Feels a little not dumb to replay familiar games because of HGB or only PlayStation dungeon crawler I have played so far is Darkstone. I'm looking forward to some of the mystery dungeon spin-offs that are on PS1. Like obviously the Chocobo dungeons, Tornico. Yes, Persona. You know, it's funny. I don't like. They are first-person dungeon games, right? Both of them. I played Persona 1's PSP remake years ago, but I have not played the original Revelations Persona. I'm looking forward to it, honestly. And of course, I hear good things about the 2 duology. So, curious. Yes, PS1 Baroque does have a translation patch, yeah. So that is on there. That should be on PIP. Yeah, more SMT, yeah. Which is frankly good. I'm looking forward to playing Persona 1 and 2 and not having to deal with the calendar thing. I think the calendar thing is miserable. I am very, very anti-calendar. Find your way. I really like the Piano Collections version of that song, Find Your Way. Final Fantasy VIII Piano Collections are real good. Yeah, it's a nutty run of games. Oh my god. The PS1 happens sometimes. Forgot I played through SMT1 on PS. Oh, okay. Oh yeah, that's right. The iOS port is the only... No, it's not the... What am I thinking of that was the only officially released in iOS? Or I guess it's just a... Is that just a... Oh no, it's the SMT one. I'm not Persona 1. That's what I'm getting confused about. It's SMT 1 that has the only official English version of English on SMT on iOS. Yeah, okay. That's what I'm thinking of. I was confusing SMT 1 and Persona 1. Oh, I need to do some healing. Could you imagine if I was playing this game without adding music? What an experience that would be. I would be insane by now. Truly out of my gourd. The resting music is coming from the game, but otherwise, of course, I've been playing soundtracks in the background. It is so funny to me that when playing this game, it feels like sometimes, you know, you get to a series of encounters and progress just comes to a screeching halt, but the encounter rate isn't really high. So all of those encounters are really, you usually sort of fixed encounters when you get to a certain location in the map the first time. I'm starting to get to that point where I'm trying to wonder what game I'll be playing when I get to hour 400. And knowing my luck, it'll be, I don't know, a fan translation patch of something that just came out. Because obviously none of my guesses from what I would be playing at hour 300 were correct at all. Yeah, I guess, yeah, I mean, well, the encounters also vary depending on, like, what area you're in, right? Because if it's an area with easy encounters, then, you know, easy peasy, but... All right, what am I, where am I? Oh, that's right, I think I'm still... I need a map. That's right, this is the second. Fire. Just, please kill the birds. Please kill them. Anything. Thank you. Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say, the other birds are gonna breathe fire on me, but I have a chance now. Get them. Really rooting for Criticom. Really rooting for Criticom to have anything interesting going on. I mean, Criticom is like part of like a secret trilogy of games. It's the Kronos Digital Entertainment 3D Fighter trilogy, which is like what it's like Criticom, an N64 game, and another PS1 game, I think. They kept making 3D fighters. They should not have kept making 3D fighters. Oh, you have the N64 game. Oh, here we go. Dark Rift and oh yeah. I always forget Cardinal Sin is the other one. That game is dog shit. I remember playing a demo of that on a demo disc. It was not very good. It was very regrettable. Oh, you brought it with you? Okay. Surely a fine game to entice people into. Oi. All right. Do I wanna? No, whatever. I'll just save. Ooh, okay. Okay. What was I doing here? Okay, yeah, I took the conveyor belt. I totally forgot what I was even doing here. All right, and I took that ladder. And then, okay. Archie suggesting profane ideas in chat. You know, I bet there's someone who has like a YouTube channel where they play CRPGs and just try to like kill everyone on the map. That just feels like something somebody does. Yeah, sometimes you just sit around and play games. I know at the last at last year's AGDQ, or was it SGDQ? Like me and Fru did some like co-op games. I think we played like Shaolin Monks or something, which is actually like a pretty well-known game, I feel like, but I mean there's all at AGDQs there's PS1 Mystery Tournament, which I played in last year and I think I did like 2 and 2. I won like a Rayman game and War Gods, and then I lost in Dragon Ball GT Final Bout and Bug Riders: The Race of Kings. PS1, a bountiful console. Examining the wall, you peer through a narrow hole, bored all the way through it, and discern a glimmer of light coming from the other side. So this is where I have to use the dowel. Actually, I guess it's probably, is it? Did I give that to? I did. You insert the long wooden dowel into the hole, a snug fit, and shove it all the way in. But nothing happens. Can't break a save. This game really don't want to play. I'm gonna save it bricked. By breaking the main quest in Dark Caves, all hitting my gut spontaneously. Oh, all your brother. Usually show off whatever deep fried game I'm trying to learn during each DQ event. Whatever. Oh yeah, I mean that's always fun too in the practice room because I've had backup runs the past few events, so I've always been like. When I'm in the backup room, I'm like playing, you know, G Savior or in Airport for Aliens, currently run by dogs and stuff like that. It's been a good time. Playing G Savior was really funny. I had more than a few people walk up to me like, what are you doing? What is that? All right, so we put the dowel in. All right, then we're gonna return. I mean, look, we all make our choices about the dirty dance of the backup. I feel like last AGDQ was definitely like I practiced more because of how many backup runs they were pulling in during that event. Whereas, like, clearly SGDQ was less of an issue. Oh, it sends you to hell. Take a hike. Go to hell. And the Assault and Dala is such a cool sequence. What a banger. Okay. based on a book where Jesus, but said, oh, wow, that's pretty dank. I'm intrigued. Damn, this Raccoon leader is dodging. Y'all got slowed. Wow, damage. Stay free. All right, let's hose him down. Every enemy in this game dies and explodes. I love these 3D models so much. I mean, that's the main difference in this version of Wizardry 7 is all of the graphical upgrades, which I find frankly to be very charming. It's one of the better parts of the game. These little animated loops. We can only dream. Oh, somebody poisoned Frog. Disrespectful. Why you gotta be like that? The Spider-Men are just an incredible... I don't know what they were thinking. I don't think so, actually. Oh. I don't... I feel like this is like a criminal implication. Yeah. Oh, yeah, that does make a lot of sense. Maybe I have. Because I've looked at a lot of, again, I've been reading a little bit of the incomplete Wizardry 7 Let's Play on Something Awful. So, yeah, it probably is. Like, Soliton Soft, the porting company, is probably not very big, you know? Hey, I gotta get rid of these. Alright, let me look at this. Oh. Yeah, I guess I see what they're going for. Man, the terrain looks messed up. Okay, I think it's time to ride the water slide. Oh yeah, Gary, perfect music. Let's go. Put me in, coach. A thin veneer of water skates rapidly down a descending channel. You wonder at its purpose. The water being only a few inches thick, you touch beneath its surface to discover a slick and slippery bottom. At least it isn't deep enough to worry about getting in over your heads. Let's go. Entering the water, you slide down the flue. I have to press the button every time to advance. Yeah, wait, is Force Your Way? No, I think, or is Force Your Way the boss theme? Yeah, Force Your Way is the boss theme. What's going on? Okay. Grabbing onto the rope so conveniently dangling from above, your momentum swings you across the water duct. I hope we did everything right. Yeah, there is still some good comedy songs in the FFA soundtrack. All right, so reach the rope, swing across, walk to the end to pick up the black ball. An encounter. I love it when it's just like a single, oh my God. Just like a single grouping, you know? I say as I start to get slaughtered. Are these Raccoon leaders or something? Fine, I'll check what kind of key it is. I think pewter key is like the lowest form of random key. You know what? I think it's time to sleep. Actually, I'm going to save first, and then I'm going to sleep. We'll gen a little bit of MP so we can apply some healing spells. I gotta say, from that boss fight with the Magnadane, I feel like I was kind of underwhelmed with the performance of the enchantments. I couldn't tell if they really made a difference. Maybe they did, but I do have more magic screen scrolls, so, you know, if we get into a situation again where we're getting blasted by magic, I will be able to bring that up once more. Those say that magnesium magic is especially strong on magic screen is less effective than normal. Okay, well there you go. The real trick, of course, as we all know, was to summon a. Oh no! I wanted to sleep. As soon as I hit sleep, this game said, "An encounter, you idiot, you moron, you dummy. Why did you think? Why did you think that you could sleep? There's birds. Oh, okay, we crit both of the birds. All right, well, good. Perfect. I'm gonna sleep again. That's all my crit luck, yeah. I really gave him the bird. I pause it when I do sleeping, so we can once again hear the resting theme. And then once I'm done sleeping, I'll put it back on. Yeah, that's all. It's just it's a little. If the game will play music, I am happy to listen to the game's music. So we get to hear the resting song over and over again. I mean, the intro videos had very good music, but then there was no more music. So. Okay. Oh. Behind the plate, you can see the outline of a transparent tube sticking down from a shaft in the ceiling. Stepping onto the plate, ooh, we got a render. You note the pad directly underneath the end of the tube. It appears to be connected to the plate as a kind of trigger mechanism. Oh, it's poised to catch anything that falls down the chute. Resting on the pad is an odd black ball, about the size of an ogre's head, and almost as pretty. Okay. All right, so we got the black ball. Now we will return from whence we came. Apparently we should be able to climb the rope here, which sounds too good to be true, frankly. Grab onto the rope, you find nowhere to go other than drop below or climb back up. Do I climb back up the rope? Yes. That's a good looking rope. A thick rope hanging from a bar spanning the shaft dangles. Yeah, I wonder who put that there. I wonder who put that there. All right, anyway. Climb the second floor. Okay, I know where we are. Immense dankness. Crits. 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 boys are back in town. All right. What am I doing? Oh yeah, I'm going back up the conveyor belt. What is love? Skeletons riding in a car. And a wide, yep. All right, we're gonna get on the conveyor belt. That's right, there's a conveyor belt. Hell, don't worry about it. Up you go. Bells you into the hallway. Okay. Right, and then use, walked, oh, okay. Oh, shit. Okay, what? Yeah, all right. Okay. An odd transparent dome protrudes from a narrow shaft a few steps in front of you. So I think this is where we have to use the black ball. The beauty and grandeur, the splendor. Looking closer at the dome, you note a gaping hole in its face. It appears to be a hollow tube of some sort. Put a ball in it. Oh, the animation. You drop the ball into the dome, making a loud thud as it lands on a plate inside the tube. There you go. Tube fans eating good. Tubey fans. This is Breezy from Final Fantasy VIII, one of my favorite songs to play on guitar. I haven't played guitar in a bit. My guitar is like, been sitting in that case behind me for a while. I need to get it out. It's been a minute. All right, time to ride this again. Slide down. A Rocksmith stream. Maybe. That game does seem, I don't know, interesting. Because I know you've talked to me about it before. All right, so this is, yeah, grabbing onto the rope, conveniently dangling from above, your momentum swings you across the water duct. It's a PlayStation 3 game originally, I think. (2011). Subscription based, you get a full sax song instead of having. You're right, yeah. At some point, especially like music licensing, I can kind of see, you know. Oh yeah. Yeah, Cyber Mage. Didn't I put Cyber Mage on a Chaos Tour poll recently? Or did I not do that? No, Cyber Speedway, I put on one. That'd be funny. Maybe I should. Maybe I should put it on there. One of my funniest FF8 stories is that I was playing this game in a lounge in my college dorm, and I was repeatedly trying to get like a card back from somebody I had lost a card to in the game. And so I was just playing over and over and over and over and over again to try to get this card to turn up. And one of my buddies, who was like much more of a jazz musician than I ever was, he was getting so annoyed at this song because like the intro just sits on the one chord for like a long time before it actually starts doing any sort of 12-bar blues, and it's dun, 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 dun. And now I just think about it all. It's so funny. Download DLC. Okay, yeah, users making their own stuff. Yeah. Yeah, I could see that. If people can just do it, then what's the point? All right, so I did all that. I went back down the water slide. Approach the area where we got I'm gonna make a save again. I'm not quite sure I'm understanding what's going on here, so let me just. Oh yeah, Albert's an old pro at jank shooters. Definitely an area of interest for Albert. Lies a square plate large enough for everyone to crowd onto it. Behind the plate, you can see the outline of a transparent tube, blah, blah. So this time I think we'll get shot up into the air. Stepping onto the plate, you hear a slight click. A large black ball drops down the hollow tube, landing the pad beneath it. Suddenly the entire plate shoots skyward, propelling you up the open shaft directly overhead. There we go. This is, yeah, the official song for my favorite. Actually, the Waltz for the Moon is really funny to me because apparently, so in my undergraduate years, the guy who was like the director for like the wind ensemble and like the jazz band and whatnot, it was a great guy. He was also a high school teacher, music teacher in the area, besides doing the undergraduate music stuff at the college I was at. And there was a couple who got married shortly after graduating, and they actually asked this guy, who also happened to know people to put together a wedding band, to come play at their wedding as the band for the wedding. And they asked him to do a rendition of Waltz for the Moon. And like Waltz for the Moon is like in some ways a typical waltz, but also kind of fucked up. So hearing this guy who knows nothing about video games be like, yeah, they asked me to play this weird waltz. It was interesting. It was like just like such a goofy thing. Grab hold of a long wooden dowel protruding from the wall. You shimmy across the dowel into the adjoining corridor. Time we'll shoot to the floor above. Blah, blah. Walk up the stairs here. Where are the stairs? I guess they're here. Yeah, I mean, Quistis is kind of a... Quistis is such a doomed young woman. I mean, that's one of the best parts of Final Fantasy VIII are the theories. Whether they're true or not, I mean, here's the thing. Here's the thing about interpreting a text is that canon doesn't matter. Your theories are good as long as you can find support for them in the text. Kind of like Paz from Peace Walker. I'm sorry. Whenever I think about Paz, I just think of that Enigma clip. All right, I went up the stairs and then turn left to go down the ladder. Game over, man. Oh, yeah. Sorry. I should probably get rid of that, but now it's so funny to me that I still haven't like changed it. You now it's just funny to me. Man, today on Blue Sky, Jackson was suggesting ideas for G Savior 2, and I have to say Jackson is right. Syringe. I wonder if Ronan is a higher level of Ratkin than Leader. Best thing is brain. It is, you're right. I mean, it is a direct sequel, but like the only character who gets mentioned is, I think they mentioned General Garneau by name in the opening text crawl of G Savior PS2, but otherwise, like, I don't know, there's the Illuminati, I guess. Consent. What is the mod? I'm read on localization, take the lore and actual, okay. But I mean, is that not the intent? I feel like that's how people think of Squall, you know? Yeah, what is Squall without? He's just diet David Boreanaz without that, you know? Sometimes like an encounter is just 24 rats. More, oh, okay. Interesting. So that is different. Yeah, I got you. Right, yeah, it's less antagonistic or confrontationally apathetic. Just, you will certainly not regret fighting 24 rats. The following rats were fought between the hours of 9 p.m. and 10 p.m. 24. Having trouble DMing your role-playing game? Scry 24 rats. Well, it doesn't seem like we have any high-level rats. Yeah, the highest number. Forget about it. 10 rats, another 10. What's this? 4 more? Forget about it. 24 is the highest number. If one of you bozos takes a number and adds another number to make a bigger number, I'm gonna shoot you with my 45. Boss. God, what a classic skit. God damn it. All I'm saying is the juiciest, yeah. Entire party irritated. Yep, man with the machine gun. The Laguna battle song. Something that's really funny is that the like the Final Fantasy VIII piano collections don't really have too much in the way of battle songs, but the Final Fantasy VII, 8, 9 piano opera has like two of the 8 battle songs in it. It has, I think, both Force Your Way, the boss song, and then also Man of the Machine Gun are in the piano opera. Yeah, I would be curious if they just like rolled it forward. I don't know if Gundam is optimistic enough to believe that humans would leave the solar system, frankly, but that's a problem for the writer, not for me. Oh, really? Chudao does? He just arrives in Alpha Centauri and punches the planet, probably. Chudao is such a goober. I always think of, I wish I could find it again. The post where someone like edited the double Zeta OP, but it's like the woman talking to like the French woman talking about the croissant, and then every time you hear the echo croissant, it's just Judao appearing in the background in the OP. I wish I could find that post again. It was an extremely stupid post, but very funny. Well, welcome to my Fighting 24 Rats stream. Here we fight. Well, actually, one of the rats ran away, so it's actually more of a 23 rats. What's up? More of a Fighting 23 rat stream. I'm almost free. I know the viewers are counting. They don't want to be double crossed. They want the promised number of rats. Oh yeah. I mean that's inescapably Gundam. There's no Gundam manga where they fight aliens. Apparently there's a BattleTech book that's like out of print where they jump bad and they find like bird people. You are all free now. Start playing the Rikio clip. Oh, that's right. Doesn't the 00 movie have aliens or something? I think I've never watched 00, but I think I've heard about that. A Space Awakening of the Trailblazer. All right, well, roses and wine. I gotta sleep the irritation away. I think I took more stamina loss than health loss from that fight. Right now, we're on pace to finish off the Funhouse tonight, which would be nice. I did start stream a little early to help make that happen, but look, I gotta take these moral victories where I can. Is 00 the one that has the guy, the clip where it's I'm still fighting. In fact, I'm fighting right now, and the woman he's talking to keeps gasping. That's 00, right? Or I've not seen 00, so I might be thinking of a different Gundam show. All right, so what do we need to do? Okay, gate is locked. Ow. I am Gundam. Wait, all right. Let me make this Gundam. All right, let's see. Oh yeah, this is it. Wait. All right, wait. All right, I need you all to understand what I'm talking about. So here we go. Ready? Oh, why is there no audio here? Do I have this? Oh, I have it muted because it's a Reddit player or whatever. Okay, here we go. Okay.
Were you fighting?
I am still fighting. I'm fighting now.
Are you here to kill me?
Oh God, I feel crazy. I should watch Gundam 00 because this is all I know about Gundam 00 is this clip. Are you fighting? I'm still fighting. I'm fighting right now. Oh, okay. Anyway, back to the game. Okay. Upon the wall. Yeah, no, it is funny. I mean, yeah. Overall, showing a lot of dual stretches. Yeah, I heard Double O again start strong. People are very mixed about the movie, I feel like, is what I hear. Set of tall metal spears mounted in a single row with a long rivet through the center. There are 6 spears in all, arranged in a circular pattern, and you discover that they can swing around on the rivet, which pins them together. Looking a bit closer, it appears to be an elaborate mechanism of some kind, each spear rotating a different gear in which is in turn connected to more gears, and so on. There is nothing which indicates a purpose to the spears or what the contraption actually does, although it appears likely that it is locking a mechanism of some kind designed to open if the spears are turned in a specific combination. Which of the 6 spears do you spin? Now, there is a H. Ra told us the hints to the solution. I forgot. Oh yeah, that's right. Double O was on the Sci-Fi Channel. Yeah. That's a funny thing. Okay, so yeah, they gave us the hints. The hints are like written like an LSAT puzzle. So F that. I'm just gonna, there we go. 5, 3, 4, 2, 6, 1. All right, I hope it worked. Hey, it worked. All right, oh, okay. I should save before I go in. Shout outs to the Timber Owls. Oh my God. Shit, why are there fire crows in the back? Yeah, I'm probably re-rolling this one. All right, yeah, that's what I thought. I think this is the final fight of the area, though. We are just about, hopefully, if we can re-roll this and get a less ridiculous encounter, we might be clear of the Funhouse. 220. Huh? There you go. You think by UC 1160 it would have started a new calendar system? Sure, but I'm saying, like, the existence of the UC timeline implies they already made it. They made the Universal Century like 01. So they have made new calendars more recently than we have here. All right, less stupid encounter, please. No birds. They're probably Firebirds. Yeah, I was gonna say, they're almost certainly birds. Of the fire-breathing type. Please don't poison my entire party. Go birds, somewhere else. Alright, well, we got those guys out of the way. That's good. Now we can just not get breathed on by the firebirds. Dog, I can't even tell you. The level of wizardry that I'm in. This is, by the way, tonight was the night that Wizardry VII became officially the longest PIP game. It is now surpassed XCOM UFO Defense. So I am truly in my wizardry era. Yeah, I can't really think, like, I mean, I know eventually there'll be a JRPG that surpasses it. You know, but I don't know what the first one of those is going to be that's going to go that long. I could see, like, Tactics Ogre or something doing it, maybe. Suikoden's going to be like 20 hours. Suikoden's going to be nice and easy. Yeah, I think with the Final Fantasy games, because those are games where I want to do more of the side content, my playthroughs will probably be slightly longer. But still, yeah, still probably 40s or 50s. I think you're right, Gundam Goku. Right, yeah, no, that's true as well, IDoc. I definitely am familiar with all the FFs. Well, until we get deep, and I'm playing, like, the PS1 versions of FF1 and FF2. I've never played any version of FF2. So that's going to be completely... I know, like, generally FF2 is a linear game with, like, a weird stat progression mechanic, but I don't really know more than that. Yeah, what the hell do you think we're talking about, dog? The Fast and the Furious? I think that there's a Fast and Furious PS2 game, maybe? Oh, 1 to 6, okay. I mean, I will be playing the PS1 versions of every Final Fantasy from 1 to 9 is on PS1 except 3. There is no PS1 version of FF3. How did you even type an N with a tilde? Yeah, no, it's 20, exactly. That's the right attitude, Amy. That's exactly it. 2030 FF9, here we come. FF9 is good. It's funny, like FF9 is a really, really good game. It's probably still my least favorite of the PS1 FFs, but like it's still super good. Like all of the FFs are super good. Like it's, you know, I can rate them relatively, but I still like all of them. All right, I need to pause this. Pause the FF8 soundtrack to listen to the resting music. Look. It's German, all right? I'm playing the German version of the game. Maybe I should say it's Dutch. All right. Oh, get out of here. Good God. Oh, the European versions of what, Anthology and Chronicles or whatever, the FFA soundtrack. It's a good one, yeah. That's right. Yep. Yeah, the releases in Europe are slightly different. That is correct. Desiree, we are fighting. Wake up. I mean, I guess Final Fantasy V was the missing one, right? You know? Please stop afflicting my party of nausea. Martial Law is such a killer track on the FF8. Very good. I mean, yes, also. So it's Son of Chaos Tour will create another Chaos Tour poll in the Discord. So the process that led to me playing Amok will be repeated, but instead it'll be a different game this time. Just sort of a way for me to just get like extra votes on other random games, you know? Just a little extra flavor. Because there's like PC games and other stuff that I want to play that aren't PS1 games. But obviously PS1 is the main focus. You know, figure out a way to sneak them in there. Amok was I'm glad I played Amok. But I'm also like, yeah, I played it and now I'm good. Sega Saturn, yeah, definitely a lot of Saturn games will show up for sure. Purple, what the hell did you just post in the food channel? Jesus Christ. That's egg crime. Egg crime was posted. Upsetting. Taking that guy to egg court. Seasoned. On the Aussie scrambled eggs thing, hearing Tom explain his whole thing about folded eggs, I had been wondering what happened to Tom's streams. And the answer was he was just playing 3-Leaf Clover and having a bad time of it. That's so funny to me. Okay. Rest. I'm gonna save before I open that up, okay? So I think this is supposed to have the boat map, which is apparently helps us get across. I don't know. Again, with oh, God damn it. I was trying to sleep. Ugh. Can you please? Yeah, no, that egg is... I certainly felt scrambled looking at that. I just slept that nausea off. Like, come on. Maybe I need to leave this room. Maybe this room is just full of nausea. Oh, I mean, it's weird. The encounter rate in this game is very up and down. The encounter rate is high when you don't want it to be high, and it's low when you want it to be high. It is... The encounter rate's psychic, really, frankly, is how this game works. Go nauseous. Whenever I have a tummy ache. This is the Final Fantasy VIII OST. Yeah. Gungo needed the gag helplessly twice before they would let me out of that encounter. All right, you know what? Let me just open this thing. Actually, I'm gonna save. I mean, that's a great question. Here, how about you open this chest? Maybe that'll make you feel better. Lo! Inside the chest, you find an old preserved piece of parchment, carefully bundled in waxed wrappings. Everyone gets 5k XP. All right, so that's the boat map. Yeah, I guess, have they ever ported Mystic Quest to anything? Maybe they put Mystic Quest on like Virtual Console or something. But yeah, no PlayStation. I don't think. Vote. So. All right, we are sleeping. I'm gonna save the. I'm gonna sleep. I'm gonna sleep. I'm gonna sleep, and no one is going to interrupt me. Well, it was FFUSA was the name of the game in Japan, right? Because Mystic Quest is North America, and then yeah, FFUSA was. But yeah, I don't think it ever. We don't talk about it. Oh, it showed up in Theater Rhythm games and stuff? That's funny. Did they? You got it? You got it? You're good? You're good? Okay. I'm just using the features. Okay. All right. The features. All right. Yeah. I mean, yeah. But if you can't actually hear what direction they're in, it does seem kind of difficult. Okay. All right. All right. All right. Okay. Amerlin says hi. Okay. Nice. What if the skeletons are also insurance salespeople? I mean, that's got to be a real bare bones insurance outfit if it's only being run by a skeleton crew. I think Dishonored 2 is in the lead right now. Yeah, Dishonored 2 is riding that pole. Sorry, I had to. Okay, what am I doing? Well, I'm playing this game. I'm in the driver's seat. All right, so. Succession of bitches. Sorry, every time I see that song title, my child brain turns on and says that, and then I say, "Shut up, child brain. You shouldn't be saying that word." All right, what am I doing? Okay, go up the ladder. I should turn on the mini-map again. Is that a Resident Evil? No. The title of this track is Succession of Witches. I have played Disaster Report 2. That's the one that was localized as Raw Danger, yeah? So I've played Disaster Report 2, I think. Or was that one? Whichever one was Raw Danger. I gotta say, IDOC, really, you need to stop getting poisoned. We gotta have a team meeting over this. This poisoning thing is getting out of control. I feel like I'm trying to get my dog to stop eating things, and it's just not working, you know? In the Wizardry series, it all comes down to the same thing. We explode when we die. Why are there 8 fungus oozes? I think that is too many fungus oozes. That's just the majesty of the English language at work there. Feels like some sort of Mad Lib done very poorly. I mean, really what it is a Mad Lib done poorly. I believe the creator of this world is named Funzang. Like I think, like we've seen their name, but I think this is the creator of the world. Gadeia was made by Funzang. So that's the kind of setting we're dealing with. Sometimes a family is like 20 oozes, and you have to kill the whole family. Like, I'm wondering, you know, would you have wanted to put the verb in the middle, maybe, right? Like, it feels like these are always transitive verbs they're using. And normally when you use a transitive verb in a sentence, the object would come after the transitive verb. Maybe that's not how the Japanese is structured. So the fan translation patch couldn't apply it the same way. I don't know. I know, he's a fun guy, but we still gotta kill him. That's how they should have started The Last of Us. With a fungus joke. Maybe Naughty Dog's making another one. They could still salvage the series. You emerge from the funhouse to find yourself in the forest, somewhere outside the nearby Ratkin ruins. I'd be curious what they're working on. I wonder how many people they needed to do that remake, right? That remake feels like something they might have had a B team do while they're, you know, triple, quadruple, quintuple A-ing whatever their next project is. Didn't they also like scrap a multiplayer game at some point too? So they had to also probably dumpster some work, I guess. I need to... All right, so we don't need the signet ring anymore. We don't need the spool handle anymore. So let's get rid of those. Spool handle. Drop. Oh, I need to cure this poison. Oh, is the part where it remakes multi... Okay, that makes sense. Damn. Oh yeah, that's the Days Gone studio, right? Obviously they're gonna remake Siphon Filter. I joke, but that would be funny. Yeah, right. I want to load this save to make sure it works. I'm gonna make a game 1 save. I'll load this to make sure it also works. Obviously, they're making the Legend of Dragoon sequel, of course. I mean, Bluepoint's done a bunch of those remakes. You know, if they want to make original stuff, I hope it works out for them. I hope they make a good video game. What was the other thing I needed to get rid of? Oh, the signet ring. Where's the signet ring? Oh, you do. Drop that. All right, cool. So yeah, we finished the Funhouse. Honestly, pretty good shit to be, you know, for real. We'll start walking towards the next area, but obviously we're not going to get too deep into it. Oh, so they do actually have interest in it. That's fun. I feel like I was committing war crimes. They should have made. Oh yeah, I mean, look. So it goes. So, I am relying heavily upon a walkthrough site called crimsontier.com that has a Wizardry VII walkthrough, and in their advice on party creation, their first advice is to import a party from Wizardry VI. Not an option, really, for me. So, they had several suggestions, and they said that a party of fairy ninjas would lead to an easier endgame. So I said, yeah, you know what? This would be funny. I'm gonna do this. And it's actually been kind of funny. I had to figure out a few things. This game is weird. This game does not behave like you want it to, but I've gone through. You feel a sudden, slight rush of both awe and ominous foreboding. You're back. The internet is real, maybe. We are done at the Funhouse. We have the fun is over. Ooh. Why are there so many ratkins out here? A skull dagger? No thanks. You ever punch a rat so hard it instantly dies? It's like, if you want to go to the walkthrough section and click on one of like the red underlined sentences, and it has like little animatics on maps. It's incredible. Let me tell you, my quality of life is so much better because of this. You could one-shot a rat. I believe you. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Yes. Oh, no, wait. These are leaders. I want everyone to hit them. Yeah, it's a pretty good site. And apparently they have other games as well. I don't know if the other guides for the other games, but I mean, they claim to have, I don't know, a bunch of things, right? There's like, Trails in the Sky, Grimrock, Wizardry 6, Wizardry 8, Rune Factory. So I don't know. Their other guides could be real good too. Oh my God. Yo, Dane. What's up? What are you up to? I'm gonna assume you're not playing Wizardry 7 for the PlayStation. I mean, if you were though, it's fine. I'm not. It would just be unusual. Fashion Popo runs followed by. How is the Starfield DLC? I feel like you are one of the strongest Starfielders I know. So how's the DLC hitting? A steep trail which leads up the mountain here. Climb up the mountain? No. Wait, what do I want to do? Oh, I see. Okay. I wonder, so the next section in the guide is referring to an item that I'm not sure if I need. Interesting. Not sure if I finished it or not. Doesn't seem like it ended, but there's no next mission. Oh, weird. Oh yeah, we already got out of the tower where we killed all the Danes. There was a ton of them. They were all kind of, we even killed the Magna Dane. I don't know if you're related at all. Oh, it's like a new area? What? I mean, it sounds right for Starfield. Oh, okay. I wonder if I actually need to do this section. I guess we'll try it. Tower of Denmark, that's right. All right, this is where I need to go. I mean, I feel like there's like a lot of gamer ill will towards Starfield that I am not particularly worried about. Folks, also, if you're coming in from the raid and you're like, oh my God, and you haven't already left, which, I mean, seeing this video game, how could you? I'm doing a PlayStation console challenge project, and I'm including fan translations. So this is the translation of Wizardry VII, which is a 1992 DOS game, but this is the 1995 JP exclusive PS1 version of a 1992 DOS game. It is deeply uncivilized. I cannot even begin to tell you the level of uncivilization is pretty extreme. But you know, we're more than halfway through the Dude, I'm like I might be like 2/3 through the game now, maybe even 3/4. So I'm cooking, all right? We're gonna finish this one. We're gonna do it. Wizardry 7 is going to be completed, all right? Don't say that I am not committed to the bit. I am extremely committed to the bit. We will defeat the Dark Savant. We will acquire the Astral Domine. And then if I ever meet D.W. Bradley, I'll punch him in the face. Yeah, I'm committed. I will be committed. I mean, I definitely think Bethesda, like, if you ask me what is the public perception between Fallout 76 and Starfield, it's gone down, but like, I think some of their games are so broadly popular though that like people are still gonna check it out, you know? People still like Skyrim, Fallout 4. There is a steep trail which leads down the mountain here. Slowly Morrowind. I mean, maybe that's it. Cliff Racer Simulator. Yeah, let's climb into the cave. Skyrim and Fallout 3. Yeah, I mean, those are pretty broadly popular games, right? You skillfully navigate the treacherous climb. There is a steep trail which leads up the mountain here. Do I want to climb up? No. Yeah, now this is a cave. God damn. Look at this. Folks, I gotta tell you, I've been playing this game for 4 hours, and I think I should stop. So thank you, Dane, for the raid. My apologies for ending, but we're starting a new section here. I feel like I'll go insane if I keep playing this game. So I'm gonna send people elsewhere. Live my best life. Let's carry it. That's exactly right. Folks, this has been part 12, game 57 of the PlayStation Instrumentality Project, Wizardry VII, Crusaders of the Dark Savant. We have officially made this the longest game in the PlayStation Instrumentality Project, and we are probably still at least like 15, 20 hours from finishing. So, isn't that exciting?